If you're looking for a luxury watch experience without the luxury price tag, you've come to the right place. In 2025, Seiko is stepping up in a big way, delivering craftsmanship, design, and performance that challenge the dominance of Rolex. From beautifully finished cases to in-house movements and smart value propositions, Seiko is proving you don't need to spend tens of thousands to wear something extraordinary. In this video, we'll count down the top 10 Seiko watches that compete with Rolex. These models offer serious punch in style and specs, whether you're after a dive watch, a GMT, or a refined dress piece. If you're ready to rethink what luxury really means, you're about to find out. Number 10. Grand Seiko Highbeat SPGH 255. The Grand Seiko Highbeat SPGH 255 plunges into 2025 as the titanium titan of professional dive supremacy. Its 46.9mm high-intensity titanium case, 16.9mm thick, with a 52.8mm lug-to-lug span, propelled by the caliber 9S85 automatic, a 37-joule high-beat powerhouse at 36,000 VPH with hacking seconds, and a 55-hour power reserve, priced at $9,600 to rival Rolex's Sea Dweller's $13,000 in saturation-grade fortitude without the fiscal freight. This specialist opus, the first Grand Seiko Pro Diver, seals 600 meters via a screw-down crown at 4 o'clock and helium escape valve. Its black dials woven, texture-evoking deep-sea tapestries anchored by luminous indices and sword hands that glow with lumibrite ferocity, outshining the Sea Dweller's chromolite for abyssal audits during Antarctic expeditions or abyss plunges. Water-sealed with a sapphire crystal and ceramic bezel insert for 120-click unidirectional tracking, it defies pressurized perils from hyperbaric chambers to high-altitude drops, its mineral crystal dome shrugging off impacts that would scar pricier portals, while the titanium bracelet complete with diver's extension balances at 200 grams for buoyant all-day dominion. Its 22-meter lugs inviting NATO or rubber swaps for tactical versatility that the Sea Dweller's oyster rigidity envies. Departing from Rolex's mechanical mysticism, the 9S85's +5 3-seconds daily accuracy holds chronometer allegiance through salinity and shocks, augmented by a big date at 12 o'clock for practical perusals amid the murk, evoking a stealthy sentinel where every facet whispers utilitarian elegance over ostentatious opulence, with anti-magnetic shielding to 4,800 AM averting auroral anomalies. Priced at $9,600, it torpedoes the Sea Dweller by delivering superior depth ratings and lighter weight, with enthusiasts extolling its diver's grail allure that lures neophytes into horological heresy without heirloom hemorrhaging. A black hole horizon where markers merge mysteriously in midnight murk. Number 9. Seiko Prospex Marine Master SLA 043. The Seiko Prospex Marine Master SLA 043 resurfaces in 2025 as the 55th anniversary reissue of the 1965 Dumas Legend. Its 39.9mm ever-brilliant steel case, 13.7mm thick, with a 47.2mm lug-to-lug powered by the Shizukuishi-crafted caliber 8L35 automatic, a 26-joule workhorse at 28,800 VPH with hacking and hand-winding for a 50-hour reserve, priced at $4,500 to eclipse Rolex's Submariner's $10,650 in vintage verve and modern might, without the waitlist woes. This limited edition luminary, 1,700 pieces, with sapphire crystal and screw-down crown at 4 o'clock, vaults 300 meters per ISO standards, its blue sunburst dial textured like ocean shale cradling lumibrite indices and hands that outglow the Submariner's chromolite in submarine shadows, while a 120-click unidirectional aluminum bezel with luminous pip tracks dives with archival accuracy. At 160 grams on its stainless steel bracelet or included waffle rubber strap, 22-meter lugs, it contours comfortably, the cushion case's brushed flanks and polished bevels evoking terrapin tenacity, oversized lugs lapping up canvas for reef romps that outpace Rolex's maxi case yachting. The 8L35's +15 seconds daily defiance, Diashock fortified, endures coral clashes, its magnified date at 3 o'clock offering clarity in murky missions, a nod to Seiko's 1965 Diver Dawn with sleeker lines and full loom compliance. Priced at $4,500, it undercuts the Submariner while matching its dive credentials, with enthusiasts hailing its heritage hero status for blending retro soul with contemporary stamina, the dial's muted shimmer reflecting seafloor serenity. The case's Zaratsu polished edges, paired with the bezel's matte menace, craft a visual ode to oceanic origins, while helium valves ensure saturation safety. In 2025's subaqueous skirmish, the SLA-043 submerges supreme, outshining Rolex's dive dynasty with poised precision and accessible artistry. This Marine Master paragon polishes Seiko's tidal trove, a shelled sentinel distilling durability into every depth, where luxury laps at Leviathan levels in lean lines of luminous legacy. Number 8. Seiko Presage SRPD37 Cocktail Time. The Seiko Presage SRPD37 Cocktail Time enchants 2025 as a luminous libation. Its 40.5mm stainless steel chalice, 11.8mm thick, 47.5mm slug-to-lug housing the 4R35 automatic, a 23-jewel gem at 21,600 VPH with hacking, hand-winding, and 41-hour reserves, priced at $425 to outshine Rolex's Cellini's $15,000 cocktail hour charm with effervescent economy. The green sunray dial, layered like a mockingbird martini, shimmers under box-shaped hardlex, its Dauphine hands and applied indices Lumibrite gilded rivaling Rolex's Lume for nocturnal nuance, while a subtle date at 3 o'clock magnifies practicality beneath a dress watch facade. Water-resistant to 50 meters via a screw-down see-through back, it thrives in speakeasies overseas, its leather strap or optional mesh, 20mm lugs, draping at 130 grams for evening elegance that Cellini's precious metals can't match in weight or wallet. The 4R35's plus top 45 35 seconds accuracy, Diashock fortified, endures urban escapades, its 7-layered dial evoking cocktail foam under candlelight, a nod to Seiko's 2017 Presage Global Ascent. Priced at $425, it undercuts the Cellini while surpassing in dial depth, with aficionados toasting its cult classic status for weaving Japanese whimsy into wearable art, the green sheen refracting like gin through ice. The case's polished flanks catch flickers, pairing with the strap's supple texture for tactile poetry, while anti-magnetic shielding sustains salon serenity. In 2025's cocktail circuit, the SRPD37 mixes heritage with hedonism, outshining Rolex's moonlit minimalism with vibrant versatility. This Presage potion proves affordability amplifies allure, a radiant elixir distilling splendor into every sip, where luxury fizzes in the frugal finesse of Japanese joie de vivre. Number 7. Grand Seiko SBG J237. The Grand Seiko SBG J237 soars into 2025 as a jet-set juggernaut. Its 44.2mm stainless steel, cockpit 14.4mm thick, 50.2mm lug-to-lug driven by the 9S86 Highbeat automatic, a 37-jewel masterpiece at 36,000 VPH for 55-hour reserves, and hacking prowess at $7,000, rivaling Rolex's GMT Master 2's $10,000 with high-frequency finesse and Japanese artistry. The blue sunray dial, textured like stratospheric skies, cradles Lumibrite hands and indices that outshine Rolex's Chromolite in polar twilight, while a 24-hour sapphire crystal bezel bidirectional with 24 clicks tracks dual zones with ceramic-sharp precision, sealed by a screw-down crown for 200-meter resilience against transatlantic turbulence. At 200 grams on its multi-link bracelet with micro-adjust clasp, the 20mm lugs beckon leather or rubber for layover luxury, surpassing the GMT Masters Oyster in Zaratsu polished poise. The 9S86's plus 5 at 3 seconds daily accuracy, Spron 610 powered, conquers magnetic fields to 4,800 AM. Its GMT hand and date at 3 o'clock, parsing global agendas with crystalline clarity, evoking Grand Seiko's 1967 44GS Dawn. Priced at $7,000, it undercuts the GMT Master while matching its travel-ready tenacity, with globetrotters glorifying its high-beat harmony and dial depth that dazzles like auroras, the bezel's sapphire sheen reflecting stratospheric serenity. The case's faceted elegance, paired with the bracelet's brushed polished ballet, crafts a visual symphony of skyward soul, while anti-magnetic shielding ensures cosmic constancy. In 2025's itinerary of itinerants, the SBG J237 charts celestial courses, outshining Rolex's jet-set jewels with high-beat heritage. This Grand Seiko gem gilds the saga of global grace, a stellar sentinel distilling discovery into every degree, where luxury's latitude lies in the luminous lineage of Japanese precision. Number 6. Seiko Speedtimer SSC813 Panda. The Seiko Speedtimer SSC813 Panda surges into 2025 as the solar chrono sentinel of the 1969 legacy. Its 39mm stainless steel cockpit, hour 12.8mm thick, 45.5mm lug-to-lug harnessing the V192 solar quartz for perpetual power and chronograph splits to 1 per 5 second at 725, charting laps that eclipse Rolex's Daytona's $14,000 in thrift and tenacity. The white Panda dial blazes like equatorial runways, its applied markers and luminous hands, Lumi-Bright charged for midnight meridians, encircling subdials for 60-minute chrono and 24-hour counter, while the tachometric bezel mimics bakelite gloss for velocity vignettes, sealed by a screw-down crown at 3 o'clock for 100-meter resilience against sweat-soaked sprints. Weighing 180 grams on its 5-link bracelet with trifold clasp, it hugs wrists with ergonomic empathy. The asymmetrical guards and brushed polished case evoking instrument panels, 20mm lugs luring leather for layovers, or NATO for nomads that navigate Rolex's oyster burdens. Debuting solar chronometry with plus 15 seconds monthly accuracy, sans mechanical mysticism but with quick adjust alarms and flyback fury. This SSC813 evolves the Speedtimer ethos, its gilt accents, and superluminova pip elevating legibility over legacy shadows, while the exhibition case back unveils the solar cell's rhythm, a cadence conquering chronal chaos. Priced at $1725, it eclipses the Daytona in sensor supremacy, with pilots praising its endgame affordability and thermal stability that thwarts altitude anomalies, a fiery canvas where Panda contrasts herald horizons. The vibrant patina echoing adventure's ardor pairs with the bracelet's texture for tactile traversal, while vibration-proofing ensures equatorial equanimity, nodding to Seiko's 1969 Tokyo Olympics dawn. In 2025's itinerary of itinerants, the SSC833 charts unmatched courses, where utility unfurls as artistry and solar ascent, arming wayfarers with wristbound wanderlust that wings past Rolex's winged weights. This Speedtimer gem gilds Seiko's saga, a solar-flared sentinel distilling discovery into every degree, where luxury's latitude lies in lean engineering. Number 5. Seiko 5 SNXS79. The Seiko 5 SNXS79 glides into 2025 as the verdant vanguard of versatility. Its 37mm stainless steel, spire 11mm tall, 43mm lug-to-lug summiting with the 7S26 Automatic's 21-jewel summit at 21,600 VPH for 41-hour reserves, and no-hack simplicity at $150, cresting collectors' crags with Seiko 5 sophistication that scales Rolex's Oyster Perpetual's $6. Idrob escarpment in elevated economy. The black sunray dial unfurls like obsidian meadows, its applied indices and Dauphine hands Lumi-Bright laden for crepuscular clarity encircling a magnified date at 3 o'clock, while the fixed bezel yields to Hardlex dome and push-pull crown for 30-meter monsoon mastery, evoking the Perpetual's dress diver duality sans oyster ostentation. At 120 grams on its oyster-style bracelet with deployant clasp, it perches precisely, the angular case's brushed ridges and polished planes mimicking mountain facets. 18mm lugs laddering onto leather or NATO for peak pursuits or pathfinder patrols that outclimb Rolex's utilitarian uniformity. Reinterpreting the 1970s Sarbzurst 33 with elongated lugs and exhibition heartbeat, eschewing Highbeat for reliable quietude. This SNXS 79 pinnacles the Seiko 5 lineage, its Diashock dampened movement conquering splash 40 seconds amid altitudinal adversities, a ebony expanse where rays radiate radially like dawn over dawns, the applied markers gleaming guardians in shadowed veils. Priced at $150, it outclimbs the Perpetual at heritage heft, with sophisticates hailing its strap beast status and cathedral glow that illuminates itineraries, a sylvan symphony where facets exalt eternally. The angular architecture, etching elevations eternally, weds the bracelet's bevels for ascent assurance, while anti-magnetic armor averts auroral anomalies, invoking Seiko's 1963 Seiko 5 Laurel legacy. In 2025's high-altitude horology, the SNXS 79 peaks paramount, where fortitude forges fellowship in foliaged finesse, hoisting highbrows to horizon's hymn that humbles Rolex's hallowed heights. This Seiko 5 anthem amplifies the summit, a crested conqueror distilling daring do into dawn-lit durability, where luxury lodges in lofty legacy of layered lore. Number 4. Seiko 5 Sports GMT SSK003. The Seiko 5 Sports GMT SSK03 ignites 2025 as a globe-trotting grail. Its 42.5mm stainless steel, cockpit 13.6mm thick, 46 macro lug-to-lug driven by the 4R34 Automatic's 24-jewel sweep at 21,600 VPH, with independent GMT hand setting for 41-hour reserves at $475, challenging Rolex's GMT Master 2's $10,000 itinerary with budget-bound bravado. The black dial burns like midnight runways, its Lumi-bright hands and markers blazing through transatlantic twilight, rivaling Rolex's lume longevity, while a bicolor 24-hour bezel hardlex ringed for Bakelite gloss tracks dual zones with 120-click smoothness, sealed by a screw-down crown at 4 o'clock for 100-meter resilience against jet-lag deluges. At 160 grams on its 5-link bracelet with trifold clasp, the 22mm lugs lure leather or NATO for layover swagger, outmatching the GMT Masters Oyster in customization. The 4R34's plus 45R35 seconds accuracy, Diashock protected, conquers time zone turbulence, its Cyclops date at 3 o'clock parsing schedules with pilot precision, a nod to Seiko's 1968 Navigator timer legacy. Priced at $475, it outpaces the GMT Master in affordability and mechanical merit, with travelers praising its endgame value and thermal stability that defies altitude anomalies, the bezel's gray-black divide evoking hemispheric harmony. The asymmetrical crown guards, echoing cockpit controls, pair with the strap's texture for tactile traversal, while anti-magnetic shielding ensures equatorial equanimity. In 2025's Itinerary of Itinerants, the SSK003 charts unmatched courses, outshining Rolex's jet-set jewels with utility unfurled as artistry. This GMT gem gilds Seiko's saga, a stellar sentinel distilling discovery into every degree, where luxury's latitude lies in lean engineering's boundless bravura. Number 3. Seiko Prospex Alpinist SPB 121. The Seiko Prospex Alpinist SPB 121 ascends 2025's peaks as a verdant vanguard. Its 39.5mm stainless steel, spire 13.2 mm tall, 46.4mm lug-to-lug summiting with the 6R35 Automatic's 24 Joule summit at 21,600 VPH for 70-hour reserves and hack wind prowess at $725, challenging Rolex's Explorer 2's $9,000 ascent with alpine artistry and trail-ready tenacity. The green sunray dial blooms like mountain meadows, its gold-accented cathedral hands and Lumi-bright indices glowing through crepuscular crags, rivaling Rolex's lume for nocturnal navigation, while an inner compass bezel rotated via a 4 o'clock crown maps. Bearings with azimuthal accuracy, sealed by sapphire AR crystal and screw-down crown for 200-meter monsoon mastery. At 160 grams on its leather strap or optional bracelet, a 20mm lugs, it perches precisely, the faceted case's brushed ridges and polished planes echoing alpine arêtes, outclimbing the Explorer's utilitarian uniformity in strap versatility. The 6R35's plus T15 or 10 seconds accuracy, Diashock protected, conquers altitudinal adversities. Its magnified date at 3 o'clock parsing summit schedules, a nod to Seiko's 1959 Yama Otoko legacy. Priced at $725, it outpaces the Explorer 2 in value and heritage heft, with mountaineers lauding its strap beast allure and cathedral glow that illuminates itineraries, the green expanse radiating dawn-like depth. The angular lugs gripping like pitons pair with the strap's rugged weave for ascent assurance, while anti-magnetic shielding defies auroral anomalies. In 2025's high-altitude hierarchy, the SPB 121 peaks paramount, outshining Rolex's rugged regalia with foliaged finesse. This alpinist anthem amplifies Seiko's summit, a crested conqueror distilling daring do into dawn-lit durability, where luxury lodges in the lofty legacy of layered lore. Number 2. Grand Seiko Snowflake SPGA 211. The Grand Seiko Snowflake SPGA 211 crowns 2025 as a horological haiku. Its 41mm high-intensity titanium shrine type Banner sleek, 48-neat lug-to-lug housing, the 9R65 spring drive, a 26-jewel hybrid at plus 1 second daily accuracy with a 72-hour reserve, priced at $6,200 to challenge Rolex's day-date's $35,000 opulence with ethereal elegance and mechanical poetry. The white textured dial, inspired by Shinshu's snowfields, shimmers under dual-curved sapphire, its Zaratsu polished hands and indices Lumi-bright tipped gliding with spring drive's silent sweep, outshining Rolex's mechanical tick for meditative majesty, while a magnified date at 3 o'clock nestles beneath a fixed bezel's minimalist sheen. Water-resistant to 100 meters via a screw-down crown, it thrives in urban rains. Its multi-link titanium bracelet or optional leather, 20mm lugs, draping at 140 grams for all-day serenity, surpassing the day-date's precious metal heft in ergonomic artistry. The 9R65's magnetic resistance to 4800 AM and power reserve indicator on the caseback elevate its technical triumph, a nod to Grand Seiko's 1960 Genesis refined in 2004's Snowflake legacy. Priced at $6,200, it undercuts the day-date while rivaling its prestige, with connoisseurs revering its snowfall serenity and dial texture that dances like winter light. The case's polished facets evoking icy prisms. The bracelet's micro-adjust clasp, paired with the dial's delicate grain, crafts a visual sonnet of Shinshu's stillness, while anti-magnetic shielding ensures urban equanimity. In 2025's pantheon of prestige, the SBGA 211 reigns resplendent, outshining Rolex's gilded grandeur with poetic precision. This snowflake sovereign sanctifies Grand Seiko's summit, a crystalline conqueror distilling elegance into every glide, where luxury lodges in the luminous legacy of Japanese artistry, proving value's victory in serene sophistication. Number 1. Seiko Prospex SPB 143. The Seiko Prospex SPB 143 dives into 2025 as a reimagined 62mm. Its 40.5mm stainless steel hull, 13.2mm thick, 47.6mm lug-to-lug propelled by the 6R35 Automatic's 24-jewel heart at 21,600 VPH for a 70-hour reserve, hacking, and hand-winding at $1,200, rivaling Rolex's Submariner date's $9,500 with vintage verve and modern might. The slate-gray dial, textured like ocean shale, cradles Lumibrite indices and hands that outglow Rolex's Chromolite in submarine shadows, while a 120-click unidirectional bezel aluminum with a luminous pip tracks dives with ISO-grade 200-meter fortitude, its sapphire crystal and screw-down crown at 3 o'clock sealing against abyssal assaults. At 160 grams on its oyster-style bracelet with ratchet clasp, the 20mm lugs invite silicone or leather for reef-to-runway versatility, surpassing the Submariner's static strap game. The 6R35's plus C15 or 10 seconds accuracy, Diashock fortified, endures coral clashes, its magnified date at 3 o'clock offering clarity in murky missions, evoking Seiko's 1965 Diver Dawn with sleeker lines. Priced at $1,200, it undercuts the Submariner while matching its dive credentials, with enthusiasts hailing its heritage hero status for blending retro soul with contemporary stamina, the dial's muted shimmer reflecting seafloor serenity. The case's Zaratsu polished edges, paired with the bezel's matte menace, craft a visual ode to oceanic origins, while helium valves ensure saturation safety. In 2025's subaqueous skirmish, the SPB 143 submerges supreme, outshining Rolex's dive dynasty with poised precision and accessible artistry. This Prospex paragon polishes Seiko's title trove, a shelled sentinel distilling durability into every depth, where luxury laps at Leviathan levels in lean lines of luminous legacy.